Health is wealth. If you don't feel good about taking on challenges, if you just don't feel good inside, it's not worth it.
Meet Sylvester Stallone. He is 80 years old, dropped from 240 pounds to 170 pounds in 2024. And during the filming of the original Rocky movies, he survived on tuna, rice-based oatmeal cookies, and up to 25 cups of coffee with honey every single day. He later reached 4% body fat during Rocky III, a number he now calls dangerously unhealthy. In this video, we are going inside his full eating day in 2026. What he eats for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Why he gave up massive steaks and switched to something nobody expected. And the one quote about diet that explains everything about the body he carries at 80. And if you stay until the end, we have a free bonus waiting for you. Before we get into it, if you find this video helpful, please hit the like button and drop a comment below. It genuinely helps the channel grow and allows us to keep making content like this for you.
I love you, and we always talk about New York City, and I know...
Now let's get into it. Sylvester Stallone wrote Rocky in 3.5 days, sold the script for a fraction of what studios offered because he insisted on playing the lead himself, and built one of the most durable film careers in Hollywood history across 5 decades. He played Rocky Balboa 6 times and John Rambo 5 times, and the physical demands of those roles across 40+ years of action filmmaking have given him a relationship with his body that most men never develop. He has been at 4% body fat, a level his own doctors told him was life-threatening. He has been at 240 pounds, and in 2026, at 80 years old, he found the version of his body that works best, lean, functional, and built for longevity rather than the camera. His own words on the journey: "It's all diet. What you eat is what you is." The principle that sits underneath everything Stallone eats today is moderation and consistency, in complete contrast to the extreme dietary swings that characterized his career. He has described his current approach as spreading smaller portions throughout the day to keep his metabolism running and his energy levels steady, a philosophy he arrived at after decades of experiencing what extreme eating in both directions does to the human body. The man who once ate steak every night now centers his diet around egg whites, broiled chicken, broiled fish, and fresh fruit. His own words: "I used to eat massive portions of steak, but now I focus on lighter meals that fuel my body without weighing me down." That shift from mass and performance eating to longevity eating is the most important dietary evolution any man over 50 can make, and Stallone made it. Breakfast: 3 egg whites and half an egg yolk, Irish oatmeal, toasted pumpernickel bread, fresh papaya, and a handful of figs. This breakfast has been consistently documented across multiple interviews and has not changed significantly in years. The egg whites provide complete protein with minimal fat. The half yolk provides the choline and fat-soluble vitamins the body needs without the full fat load of a whole egg. Irish oatmeal, which is steel-cut rather than rolled, digests more slowly than standard oatmeal and keeps blood sugar stable for longer. Papaya contains papain, a digestive enzyme that supports gut function, and figs provide natural sweetness alongside fiber and potassium. This is not a complicated breakfast. It is a precise one, built around ingredients that each serve a specific function. Mid-morning. Stallone follows the principle of smaller portions spread throughout the day, meaning a mid-morning snack bridges breakfast and lunch without the blood sugar crash that a long gap between meals produces. A small portion of fruit, nuts, or a protein source depending on his training schedule that day. He has described keeping the eating window consistent and the portion sizes controlled as the 2 habits that have done the most for his body composition at 80.
What I wanted to do was just find something that would make me heroic. I was so caught up in unreality.
Lunch: roasted summer squash, broiled skinless chicken, a fresh salad, and figs or berries on the side. His lunch quote from his own words is specific and telling: "When I'm doing a movie, I eat the same thing every day. For lunch, it's tuna salad or chicken salad and coleslaw. That's it." The repetition is deliberate. Removing the decision about what to eat removes the possibility of making the wrong decision. Consistency produces results that variety never matches in body composition management, and Stallone has understood this since his Rocky days. Afternoon: a protein shake or a small whole food snack to maintain the frequent feeding pattern across the afternoon. Stallone has described using protein supplements as a consistent tool for maintaining the daily protein intake his training demands without the caloric load of additional solid meals. A whey isolate shake with water or a small portion of lean protein covers this window efficiently. Dinner, a fresh salad, broiled fish, and high-fiber toasted bread. Occasionally veal, that is the complete dinner. No heavy carbohydrates, no large portions of meat, no late-night eating. His dinner is the lightest meal of the day, consistent with the circadian nutrition principle that calories consumed in the evening are metabolized less efficiently than those consumed earlier. For a man who once ate steak, potatoes, and large salads for dinner every night of his competitive years, this represents one of the most significant dietary evolutions in his 50-year career. Stallone's current eating approach works for men over 50 because of 4 principles derived from 50 years of extreme experimentation and the hard lessons that came with it. 1. Moving from performance eating to longevity eating is the most important dietary shift any man over 50 can make. Stallone spent decades eating for muscle mass, film preparation, and physical performance at extreme levels. The shift to lighter, cleaner, more sustainable eating at 80 reflects what research consistently shows. The dietary pattern that builds peak physical performance at 30 is not the same pattern that supports health, body composition, and vitality at 70. The earlier a man makes this transition, the better his outcomes. 2. Consistency over variety is the most underrated principle in long-term dietary success. Stallone has described eating the same things day after day during film preparations and in his current routine. The body adapts to consistent nutritional inputs more efficiently than it adapts to variety, and the psychological simplicity of not deciding what to eat removes the friction that causes most men's dietary discipline to break down over time. 3. Protein distribution across multiple small meals, rather than concentration in 1 or 2 large ones, is specifically beneficial for men over 50 whose muscle protein synthesis response to protein is less efficient than it was at 30. Stallone's 5 to 6 small meals, each anchored by a protein source, addresses this directly and has been the structural constant across every phase of his dietary evolution. 4. The transition from 4% body fat to a sustainable 9 to 10% is the most important lesson Stallone has shared about long-term health. He has called his Rocky III physique unhealthy. Men over 50 who chase extreme leanness at the expense of hormonal health, immune function, and sustainable energy are making the same mistake. The goal is not the lowest possible body fat. It is the body fat level that supports the best possible overall health across the longest possible time frame.
Well, you know, the steps, our life really consists of steps, one step after another, and each one of those steps, the steps get higher and harder.
If you found this information helpful, we have fantastic news for you. We're thrilled to announce that our requested ebook, 8-Minute Fitness at 50 Plus, is now here, with over 1,000 5-star reviews from men just like you. This comprehensive fitness guide is especially curated for individuals over the age of 50 who are committed to leading a healthy and active lifestyle. Thank you for watching.